this facility. TIAA Bank Field. CA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Jacksonville, Florida. Coming up, we're keeping things in the AFC for an intra-conference contest. It's the LA Chargers and the Jacksonville Jaguars. On the Rams sideline, get a look at their head coach. This guy's playing one of those dreaded body clock games, making a long trip to the East Coast. On the opposite side, Jaguars head coach Liam Cohen. This guy's no doubt happy to be back home after they took a loss on the road last week. I'm Kate Scott here with Brock Heward. Everybody just about set. And we're underway from Everbank Stadium. Fielded at the 7. He's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So here are the Jaguars taking over for the first time on offense. They're brought out by the fifth-year man out of Clemson. Hard to believe it's year 5, isn't it, Brock? Former #1 overall pick, Trevor Lawrence.
A bit of an uneventful outing individually last week, Kate. A touchdown and a pick for him, but the lasting memory, well, there's no question about it. Walking off that field with the loss, that stings. Good how he feels to get them more to prevent that result. Expect to see a motivated individual taking snaps here this week.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now Lawrence out the play fake. Behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And they scoop it up, top of the line. And this one, not surprisingly, Brock, a loss of yards as they had to scramble to even get that football back. He dodged the turnover, but still 3rd and pretty long. They've got to figure out. 3rd and long for him here. He's running for it. Wants his hit. The ball is loose. But the Jaguars get back on top of the loose football. They're keeping possession. On 4th down, it's Logan Cook on for the Jaguars to punt it away. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. Looking to return from the 29. He's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return.
Over 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. A run here with Amari on Hampton. And stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win. It's Hampton on 2nd. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. Pushing the pace right away to start the game.
A gain of 12 yards.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And they are going to be in great shape here. He gets this down to the 6. Trying to work quickly now.
18 more yards. That's another.
Working inside the red zone. He's got Hampton underneath. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
A 4-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal.
Herbert back to throw. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. Just can't finish the play.
3rd and goal.
3rd and goal. Here's Herbert. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
You know what that round's called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. You've got to find a completion right there. Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
The Chargers kicking team out, and they'll send this away. As this at the 6. He's brought down just inside the 25. 2nd drive coming up for the Jacksonville offense. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening 1st down as they take the field a 2nd time. Connection made. Travis Etienne. He's going to be stopped around the 37. Line and set. Here we go. 1st down.
That's good for the Jaguars. 1st down.
Lawrence working from the gun. From the turf, ball's out, he lost it. And the Chargers think they have it, and they do. And they make the stop saying about the 37-yard line. It's a big momentum swing on the final play of our opening quarter. Just 3-0 is our score. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Charger football. They got it off that fumble recovery to end the first. Lasers this one deep down the middle. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Jump off caught by his back. He won't have any room after that quick pass. Well covered by the defense. That play loses yards. Third down, give to Hampton. He wants to, but he's not going to be able to continue the run. Got him 6, but they stopped him short. It's 4th down now. Cameron Dicker out for the Chargers now to attempt this field goal. Ball on the right hash, 48 yards out. Dicker connects there. And another field goal makes it 6-0 for him.
Yeah, I call that a win-win in the first half. You win on the scoreboard, obviously, by adding 3 and adding to your lead. But you also win mentally, making your opponent know if they make a mistake, you're going to capitalize.
Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. Now the Jaguars getting set to go. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
You know, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
We're at the 2-minute warning now from Everbank. And it's the Jaguars with 10 to go still on 2nd down. Out of the gun, Lawrence. Pressure's there, the Chargers got it. That's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
A loss of 1 brings up 3rd down and 11.
Jags working fast here, trying to get back to the line. Throwing his Lawrence on 3rd down. Put some heat on this deep ball left side. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So that brings up 4th and long.
Incomplete.
Logan Cook on the punt.
Covered by Dante Jackson.
He has it at the 22. And he didn't quite break it, but still an excellent return that gets him up near midfield. The line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. Herbert from the gun. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete. Could make the connection. Was looking for Ladd McConkey. And now they face 2nd down.
He was covered by Tyson Campbell.
Back to the air. Herbert dumps it off to his running back. He takes it across midfield and into Jaguars territory. Everybody rushing back to the line.
A 5-yard pickup.
Herbert now to throw on 3rd. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Pitch dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. Does force a 4th down.
He was covered by Tyson Campbell.
And the direct snap goes to the up end. He's going to go for it. And he's hauled down before he can pay off that gamble as their creativity is rewarded with a turnover on down.
27-yard line.
Here's ETN on 1st down. He's able to manage a couple on that run. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Brings up third down and 7.
They'll throw, third and long. Oh, no, he lost control of another one. But the Jaguars get back on top of the loose football. They're keeping possession. Facing fourth down, Jags electing to send out Cam Little for this field goal try. You better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. And he missed it. It's no good. And they fail to cut the lead in half. It stays at 6.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. Here comes the final play of our first half. One final shot before the half. Downfield, and he has McConkey. And somehow they reach the end zone with no time remaining in the half.
Touchdown, LA.
So late in the half, Brock, why not take a shot downfield? And their prayers are answered as they come up with that late touchdown.
You know, this is just a case of who wants it more. If you're in that secondary, all you're thinking is knock the ball down.
Yeah.
Even if you make some contact, right? They rarely call pass interference on plays like that. But somehow, some way, the ball winds up as a touchdown.
And he gets into the end zone. Not a bad way to end the first half. Adding an octopus as time expires.
Jaguars nothing.
So entering the locker rooms, got ourselves a 2-score game. It's time to hear from Scotty. The rest of the league can wait. We'll see how they're faring later. Our focus, it's on these two teams as we skip halftime and get right back to this contest. Darius Davis to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Chargers and Omarion Hampton out there on offense once again. And we've seen how well he's adjusted to the NFL in his first season. And you can see the league's notice, too. He's leading the early race for Offensive Rookie of the Year. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. It's a gain of 22. And the Chargers will have a first. Offense working quickly.
A gain of 22 yards. First down.
Going on first is Herbert. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Couldn't connect with Lad McConkey. And it sets up second down.
He was covered by Tyson Campbell.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Has it downfield working the left. He goes the distance. Touchdown, LA! The Chargers grow the lead coming out of halftime. Lad McConkey with a touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by them.
Now it's Cameron Dicker on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chargers stretch their lead to 21.
Jaguars nothing.
The Chargers kicking team out, and they'll send this away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Jaguars take over first and 10.
Now the Jaguars offense ready to take over once more. They're down 21 now after that last score and in need of a comeback as we work through this game. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 23.
Makes it second and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Looking to throw. Lawrence. Well, very quick throw, but they couldn't connect. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Benjamin St. Just on the coverage.
Here he goes, third and long. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on third down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. Fourth down coming up. The Jaguars in a punt formation. Jim Harbaugh getting his Charger offense out there for another drive. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. Chargers getting set. First and 10. Here's Hampton, open the drive. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. And Mendoza the hurry up here.
The Chargers
first down, and they go right back to it. This is ahead for about 5. Tyson Campbell, the man on that tackle. Offense in the hurry up now. Herbert now off the play fake. Flush down in the pocket. He's on the run, deep down the middle. This is caught inside the 15. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers were running away so far. We've got a 27-zip game. Ladd McConkey with a touchdown. His third through the air this game.
Cameron Dicker.
Okay, that is simply put, perfect play action right there. That action drew the eyes of those defenders, and he was able to throw that ball right over their heads.
That one right down the middle. And the Chargers grow their lead yet again. The Chargers just about ready. And there they go, sending it away. Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Jacksonville offense back on the field now. All the touchdowns have come from one side of the field, Brock. They're still looking for their first points of any kind in a game that has gotten out of hand. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 23.
Makes it second and 10.
And the gun to give to ETN. Unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down. Drive entire straight. It's 3rd and 9.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Throw here. 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
The Jaguars first down. 1st and 10 at the
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. A quick throw is swatted away, incomplete. No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Incomplete. Benjamin St. Just on the coverage.
Lawrence looking to throw. Into the hands of his running back, ETS. He'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line.
14 yards.
Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first.
Jaguars first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Man in motion, headed right. Lawrence with it on 1st. Wow, incomplete again! And the Chargers think they have it, and they do!
This is exactly what you want out of your defense. If they're not going to secure the ball on offense, and they're going to give you a shot at, punch that ball loose and get a body on it for the recovery.
Vacates quickly left side. He's on the run, deep down the middle. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Herbert now, blitz coming. That was just a little bit too low to be brought in.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
As that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the 3rd quarter. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. So on fourth down, here's J.K. Scott on to punt it away for the Chargers. And here we go. It's another fake. And the fake works to perfection. First down.
That's just a great job by the special teams unit to see an opportunity and go take advantage of it, get another set of downs. And really the key to all of that, Kate, is you got to sell it. And they do. They sell it beautifully. Defense not prepared for it at all.
Again, it's Hampton. And 2 yards all he can get since they're down. Herbert pushing his guys to get set quick.
At the 36-yard line. A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up
To Hampton. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. That run good for a gain of 2, and just like that, we've hit our 2-minute warning.
a 51-yard attempt.
So on fourth down, on comes Cameron Dicker and the Chargers for a field goal try. From the right hash, this is going to be a 51-yarder. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And the lead continues to grow and grow.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Jacksonville heading out there on offense. And they'll get one final chance in a game that, to put it mildly, Brock, has been a bit of a miserable experience for him. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
24-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Lawrence throwing here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
Jaguars, first down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Now Lawrence. Dumped off to his running back. And he's forced down bounds after picking up about 7. 2nd and 3 now.
ETN. Out of bounds at the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Now it's Lawrence. That is caught by Brian Thomas Jr. This is close, but it looks like they got the stop in time. Yep, marked at the 40, and that brings up 3rd down.
Gain of a yard.
The Chargers call a timeout. That's their last one. Loses it again. But the Jaguars get back on top of this football. They're keeping possession. The Chargers and wide receiver Lad McConkey set for another drive. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. And I think by this point we can all agree, Brock, that he is not going to be stopped until the clock stops at the end of this game. He just continues to make catches count in this second half.
The defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game. Nice pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Air it out on 3rd. Completed over the middle. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. Looking fast as that clock ticks down.
15 yards. And the Chargers, first down.
In the gun, here's Hampton. Galloping inside the 40. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers throwing 6 more on the blowout. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Dicker tacks on the extra point. And the Chargers continue piling on to this lead.
Jaguars, nothing.
Chargers kicking team out, and they'll send this away. He fields it from the 8. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Out now runs the Jaguars offense. And with this loss already assured, they at least want to find some points and avoid being shut out. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10. Here's ETN to begin the drive. Nearly starts the drive with a 1st down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9. 1st down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. One final shot here. Look underneath here for ETN. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. So the Chargers take this one on the road. Brock, I know you know this firsthand. All the way across the country. Feels like you're playing in the morning. You played in a lot of these. That is not an easy thing to do what they just did.
And you know what, Kate? You look back, even like the Niners of the 80s, those really good teams, they struggled in these 10 a.m. kickoffs on their body clock. You know who changed it? Pete Carroll. Pete Carroll and the Legion of Boom said enough's enough. If you're good enough and we build up enough talent, we can also end this mystique or this problem of that early kick.
So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Chargers as we bid farewell from Jacksonville.
Hi everyone, Scott Hansen with you, and this is the EA Sports Weekly Recap. We start with the first ever game in Madrid, Spain. The Commanders taking on the Miami Dolphins. And oh, it's the cheetah, Tyreek Hill. He's gonna look this one in, and they're not gonna catch him. He'll take it all the way to the end zone. What a play for the score. Next up, why don't we go to Foxborough and check in on the Patriots as they host the New York Jets. And it's the New England defense that comes up with the big play here. They force the fumble, and it's a scoop and score for the touchdown. The Patriots put it all together today. 35-0, they roll with the shutout victory. One more to tell you about. We go to Jacksonville, the Jags hosting the LA Chargers. And here is Ladd McConkey. He's going to run a deep route, look it in, and he's gone. And that's a 63-yard touchdown catch. The Chargers just will not lose. The perfect season is still alive. They get another win. That's a wrap. Until next time, I'm Scott Hansen. Good night from all of us at EA Sports.